Cool, what's going on guys? It's Ujin here, and today we've got another shoot with Aaron over here, my friend. He's a musician, check out his music. And we're gonna just do a single cover for him out at here in 13th Beach, Barwon Heads. Yeah, we'll be shooting some 120 film. I think we'll be shooting as well some 400D Cinestill, Lomo 800 possibly, and definitely some Portra 400. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna be aiming to shoot along the beach here, along the water. We'll get Aaron in the water. We'll be aiming for a darker time as well. It's a bit bright out, but when it's sundown, that's when we'll start shooting. And I've just got a standard reflector on the B500, and the all powers are 1500 as well. We'll be powering the B500 with. Yeah, cool. I reckon we'll get a bit more output further away in terms of the lumens we'll get, because I do want to get an extreme long shot of Aaron over there. Yeah. Sweet, so here it is. Bowen's mount as well, so that's really good. Standard mount. Oh. There we go, now it's on. And that's it. Cool. All right, so it's around 5:30, 5:45 maybe. We'll start shooting. It's real windy, but I think we're almost at the perfect time to shoot. Yeah, we've got the spotlight, the B500, and we'll get Aaron right over there in the water. We'll see how that looks, but this is prime time, baby. Prime time. Right. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. All right. You're looking outwards, and then are you comfortable of rolling your? Wait. It's like, so 3 shots of you out, and then 2 shots. I reckon 2 shots. Are you able to get your pants up to your thighs, and then you're kneeling down in the water? Not in the water, but like where that sheen is. That sheen of water. So not at where the waves are.
That's fine. But first is not.
Yeah, no. I'll direct you. Yeah. Oh, sorry. All right, now that we're back at home, I just want to take you through the whole process of how I took the photo, and also take you through the BTS and identify any problems that we had, any problems that we solved, any problems that we didn't. And yeah, cool. Let's do it. Cool. All right, we're moving this light a lot closer now because I don't think I was getting enough light, but now I reckon this is good. Yeah. So for this particular instance, just before we started shooting, I think I decided to move the light a little bit closer. I wasn't getting a lot of the output that I needed to light my subject up, to light Aaron up. So that's why I chose to move the light a little bit closer. That also ran the risk of getting my equipment wet, especially my generator, which was on the floor. But sometimes you just gotta send it, and you know, we got the results in the end. Usually, you know, shooting on location or in environments that are very volatile, you do run these risks, and you do have to be mindful of these risks. But it's just part of the game. And as you shoot on the beach, you'll encounter the tide. Particularly if you shoot at the end of the day, the moon comes up and the tide will come in very quickly, and you just have to be on the lookout. So you're just looking out, hands to your sides, legs shoulder width. Yeah. Where you are is good. Where you are. We'll do 1 shot there. Cool. Three, 2, 1. Awesome. Yeah, that was sick. All right, stay there, stay where you are. I'm gonna get a longer shot. So for this shoot, I used the RZ67 Pro 2, which is awesome. I love it. I only recently got the camera maybe 2 months ago or 3 months ago. Used it for a lot of shoots since then. but it's still very new. I'm still very green to the camera, but I love it. I used to use the Mamiya 645 Super, which was awesome, but I did want more. I did want the 6.7 resolution, and I also really needed the brighter viewfinder. A brighter viewfinder does make it easier for me to focus in these low light situations, especially if I'm shooting at f4 or f4.5 or 5.6. I do want everything in focus, and I don't want to waste any shots, especially because per roll it's only 10 photos in a 6.7 camera. But nonetheless, it's an amazing camera, and I did use Portra 400 for these shots, although the only reason I used 400 in this instance wasn't because of a creative decision. It was more so because the film shop didn't have any 800T, and Portra 800 is very expensive, so I chose to do Portra 400 and then push it one stop, shoot it at 800 ISO, and it worked out. Yeah. I chose to use a tripod. I didn't want to run the risk of not using a tripod and having my footage or having my shots appear shaky. So later in the shoot, I did also want the option to shoot at a lower shutter speed. I knew that once it was past sundown, past blue hour, I needed that option to let in more light. And I didn't want to waste any time putting my tripod on, putting my camera on the tripod, and because it's very time sensitive, I decided to shoot the whole thing on a tripod.
Same thing again. You ready? Same thing. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna get a lot closer now. Cool, same thing, but this time looking up a bit. You're looking outwards up, yeah. You're feeling free. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. So perfect. Amazing. Cool. All right. Roll your pants up to your thighs, facing that way as well, yeah. And then what I want from you is hands to your sides, palms outwards towards the horizon. Palms outwards. You're kneeling on your heels. Perfect. Palms outwards. Leaning a little bit back. Leaning a little bit back. Yeah, perfect. Hold that. Hold that. 3, 2, 1. Oh shit. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Perfect. I'm gonna get another one. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. All right, we'll go real quick. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize.
Right, so right here, this is when trouble started happening. SHAN was in the water, and the tide just came in quick, and he got entirely wet. And this is when we started. I directed him to go on his knees, but yeah, he was just in the water, and the water came in very quick. So we just had to send it. It was drenched. It was very cold as well, and the bottom of my feet got drenched as well. But you know, for the shot, for the cover, we had to send it. We had to do it, and we got the shots, and you'll see here later.
I'm gonna take the F2. All right, keep that again. Keep it. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. I'm gonna get a little bit closer now. All right. Same thing. I know.
And here is the gold of the video. The entire insanity of this photo. This is when the full moon started to come out, and this is totally unplanned. A lot of things may happen in your favor like this, and this was one of them. the full moon was out, and I noticed it as well, at a similar time to when Aaron noticed it while we were in the water. And it was red, it was full, it was red, and it was very clear with also with clouds covering it at times, but we move around it, and it was such a perfect moment. So at this point I directed Aaron to pose around that full moon, you know, either pointing his hand up or aiming his head up high, posing around the moon. And you know, it turned out amazing. We got the results and we got the photos done, and it was crazy. And you know, moments like this is insane.
2, 1. Awesome. And I'm gonna go really wide now. Cool. Sick. This time, hands to your sides, looking straight up. Yeah, perfect. Hold that. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Another one. Hand pointing up. You're like reaching for something. Yeah, reaching for something. Yep, perfect. 3. Wait, give me a sec. 3, 2, 1. Oh, have the hand more back. Yeah. The other one, but more behind you, back. Like, no, the hand that's up, move it closer to your head. Yes, perfect. And then finger out. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Sick. All right, sweet. Give me a sec. 16. Wait, give me a sec.
So this is one of the moments where mistakes can happen, also with user mistakes as well. My light meter died for the very first time in the 3 years that I've been using this light meter, or 2 years I've been using this light meter. But luckily I was prepared. I did have batteries in my bag, and I very quickly had to rush back. We got over that problem, we changed the battery of my light meter, and we changed my roll, and we got back to it. But these problems can happen on your shoots.
I'll get one shot again. Kneels. Yeah, a knee, sorry. Kneel down. Yeah, right there. Awesome. F8 at 2 seconds. F8. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Sweet. And then another one. Same thing. 3, 2, 1. Nice.
Towards the end here, I think this was the hero shot. It was only because the waves started to settle down a little bit more. We got that nice sheen, nice reflection on the seafloor, and we had the full moon pretty much in view. As you can see in this clip, only half of it was in view, so I did have to do a little bit of Photoshop magic to cut the other half from a different photo and put it back on, but it's the same moon. Yeah, you know, in the end, this was the shot. After trying again and again and again, and we got the shot that we're happy with. And I'm also, you know, very happy with the other shots, but this shot particularly spoke to me the most. Composition was amazing. You can see the hills in the background, you can see the moon as well. In this composition, Aaron is almost embracing the moon with his pose, which he killed at. And yeah, very happy with how this photo turned out. In the end, this was a very successful shoot. I'm very happy with how the photos turned out, and Aaron was also very happy with how the photos turned out. I did learn a lot from this shoot. Most of my shoots, I learned a lot from. I'm excited to keep shooting and showing you guys my process. Even though I've done photography for a long time, I do still learn a lot from my shoots, and I hope you guys will as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.